Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I got a package today. Well, actually, I say it's evening. It's evening here. I don't know what time it is there, but hello nonetheless. Anyways, as you can see, I got a package in the mail today from Hobbylink Japan. And if you guys have been watching my videos, you probably have a pretty good idea of what this is. And what it is a Bandai kit. It is a Gundam. It's a Master Grade. And it is their newest released kit for Master Grades to date. Not their newest announced, but the newest released. And you probably know what it is, since most of you subscribe to me because of Gundam. And if you don't, then you're going to have to wait a few more seconds. I'm doing this at night. Today was kind of a crummy day at work. Just like tomorrow's going to be an even crummier day, and it'll be another long day. But such is life. 90% of the time my job is really simple and laid back, and every now and then it's not, but that's okay. It makes up for all the times that it is. So what we've got is the Master Grade Aegis. And this, of course, is from Gundam Seed. So this is a cool kit for a couple of reasons. Mainly for me, the appeal is that I already have the other 4 GAT series Master Grades, which means this is going to complete the original 5. And in terms of Master Grade kits, where it is like a Gundam team, as far as I'm aware of, you can really only get, in Master Grade form, you can get the Seed kits or you can get the Wing EW kits. And come to think of it, you could probably get the Double Zeta and you can have a team out of that. Anyways, this is going to be my first complete series of Master Grades for a team of Gundams. And that's pretty exciting. So I'm going to do just a unboxing here real quick of what you get in the kit, and then let you guys go, and then I'll get this guy put together and we'll do a review after that. So just like with all the other kits, you've got some very nice looking box art. Nothing to write home about, but it's certainly very nice. I like this kind of box art a lot better than the Verka kits, where it's just kind of like a simple white background and then an illustration of the kit. I mean, those look good too, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, these look kind of nice, a little better in my opinion. Anyways, so here we've got a front and the back view of the kit. We can see the front and back right there of its mobile armor mode. We've got the gun and the shield. We can see how the gun and shield store together on one side. And then we can kind of see the mobile armor mode expand a little bit to where he has these 4 claws that kind of pop out. Over here, the kit is posed on an action base. And one of the neat things that I like about this is we know that he has these little, kind of metal claws that come out, but they also give you beam effect parts for each of the claws. So that was kind of cool. We see here some of the gimmicks, and I believe this is kind of going to be used for transformation and stuff like that. And then we also see some of the decal markings you can come with the kit, and the 2 different figures of Athrun Zala. And then over here, again, just a dynamic pose of the kit, a animated picture of the kit, and then the other 4 kits that would complete the collection. So, we've got our A runner here, which has got a pretty large shield piece on it. We can see the V-fin, as obviously it needs to pivot, so it's on 2 separate pieces. Kind of a lot of, I mean, not really a lot of parts for an A runner, to be perfectly honest. And then our 4 claws right there. And we also see some dry transfers, stickers, and foil stickers. A lot of red I'm seeing with this kit, which would make sense because it is a red Gundam. But here we can see the gun. So if oh, okay, this is cool. The gun is a solid piece all around the barrel, and it doesn't get split until it gets back here. So it means you're not going to see an ugly seam line running through the top or the bottom of the barrel, which is cool. I see a few more parts here. I know this is for the back, and it looks like we can see some pretty cool detail in there that we could paint to highlight to make that pop out a little bit. Some nicely molded pieces. I think that goes for the shield. Some more plates. These I believe are for the shoulder armor. These are for the skirts, I believe. Are beam effect parts. So we got 4 of those. And I'm going to have to do a little bit of research because maybe I'm confused. I was under the impression that the Aegis also had normal beam sabers that would kind of shoot out of his wrist area. But it looks like these are the only beam effect parts that we get. So either I'm mistaken and the beam swords were more like that, or I'm not mistaken and Bandai didn't give them to us. A lot of more red armor pieces. This looks like it's for arms and hips and shoulders and backs and chest vents, and we've got our runner in there, polycaps, and these are actually 2 duplicate runners. So more than likely this is shoulder armor and leg armor, since those are almost always the same. And then we've got some more black pieces. I think these are for the skirt armor again, and these rest are probably for the feet. And then we've got our inner frame, and I am willing to bet that more than likely some of this is the same and some of it is not, as the other kits, but some of it looks the same, but I know some of them isn't, so that's okay. I'm kind of sick and tired of putting together the same frame anyways. And lastly, we have an instruction booklet, which has a very nicely posed kit on the front. On the back, we can see a painted version of the kit as well as a color guide. Obviously, you have a little bit of blue on there for the headpiece up there. And you know, one thing about the Aegis, and it's the same with the Justice and Infinite Justice, is he always has this very long piece that kind of protrudes out that's like a camera, I guess. And I used to really dislike that, but the more and more I look at it, I guess for me it's kind of growing on me just because it's something a little different than what we're used to seeing. And I'm okay with that. I like that. So we can flip it open here. We see a few action poses of the kit, some more poses of it. We can get a breakdown of all of the runners, which we're all used to seeing, and then the instructions on how to put this guy together. So, kind of different. There's his a section of his torso as you're assembling it. So this will be certainly something different than what we're used to building, which will be cool. The Aegis's transformation is a little different than what usually is out there. There's a few kits or a few mobile suits out there, I think, that can transform and have a pincher kind of attack. Arios comes to mind, but I don't think I've seen too many that have like the 4-claw pincher, or I don't know. There's another scene here, which I'm sure this happened in the movie at some point when Kira was captured, but he could transform into this mobile armor mode and then kind of collapse himself over someone else and kind of capture him and take him back if he should desire to. So, yeah. We got some waist units, the weapons, and I mean, essentially all he really has is the gun and the rifle, and then the beam effect parts for his mobile armor mode. But it also looks like they're posing him that you can use the beam effect parts, like if he wanted to attack in mobile suit mode. So, and then we see the transformation. And it doesn't look super hard. It certainly looks different. I'll give it that. I have actually never seen any kind of transformation like this. But that'll be fun. It'll be something different and neat and cool. And then last page obviously shows us where we can place all of our decals, or decals, as you prefer to call them. So anyways, that's the kit. I'm looking forward to putting this guy together. I think it shouldn't be a problem that I should have him done by, today's Tuesday. I can probably have this kit assembled and reviewed on Thursday. I have plans, and I know I say this in almost every video, but I have plans of painting these guys. It just kind of always seems that I enjoy building them more than painting, and I'm trying to change that. I think obviously all of us would agree that we would rather paint a $10 kit in the hopes of learning how to paint better than painting a $60 kit. That's the other thing about this kit. This kit is a little bit more pricey than, say, Buster, and more pricey than, say, the Duel. And actually, it's the most expensive out of all of the Seed Master Grade kits in this form, in this series. But rightly so. It has more gimmicks. It can transform, so obviously the kit is more complicated, which meant that they spent more time engineering it, which means they're obviously going to want more money out of it. And as long as it, as long as the transformation sequence, I think, is okay, I'll be very pleased with it. I'll be really happy to have all 5 kits standing there next to each other, and it'll be a cool sight to see. So I think that'll do it for this unboxing slash kit review, and I should have this guy snapped together in a couple days, and we'll get a full-on kit review after that. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.